What about now? Can you hear me now? It's always something with this crap. Every day. I can't figure it out. I don't get paid enough to figure it out, I don't guess. Can you hear me now? Idaho? Vince, J. Ram, Big Dog, Steve, and Shadra. Good to go. Oh, yeah. Atoya. There we go. Loud and clear. Steve. Okay. Yeah. Right now it's just me. We run a little bit late this morning. My kid's first day of daycare was this morning, and I wanted to be there for my wife because she was really struggling. She'd been struggling with it for like 2 weeks of building up to this day. So I wanted to be there this morning while she dropped him off. And it was pretty tough. Pretty tough. Probably going into where she's probably just going to be a stay-at-home mom because I don't know how much she's going to be able to take of it. So, yeah, that's why we're running late. It actually wasn't Mason. It was me. So, I don't know. That's why we was late. But loud and clear, the Coco Show. You guys don't want the Coco Show. If it was up to me, this place, number one, nobody would be listening to it. Number two, if it was my show, it'd be nonsense all day long, every day. Mason's down there transferring transmission fluid out of a truck, and then Jake's on the iPad building out quotes, which just seems like that's all he does now. It's just quote, quote, quote. But I got a good topic for you guys today, on how you should enter the mechanic field. I think it's a pretty decent topic. I know we've talked about it before a little bit, but I think they'll be able to get you guys straight. Maybe, or you guys probably, a lot of you guys are already in the industry, so you can share your opinions as well on what you think about how, when, and why you shouldn't join into the mechanic space. But if you guys were here yesterday, if you didn't check out Jason Scott and the High Heat, you're missing out. I've been jamming them for the past 3 days, so go check them out. Go give them a listen. What else we got going on? The college football rankings came out over the past weekend. Some pretty interesting takes on there. Got FSU. What's up, awesome? You got FSU up at 14. I think, was it Bama down to 22? And then Texas is, did they stay at number 3? I can't remember, but I know it was a pretty interesting take, I think, on how they ranked them. This weekend doesn't seem like there's quite as many good games out this weekend, so I don't know. Well, Big Dog, I don't know if he was here yesterday when we told you and Dalton, Mason won the yeah, quitting time is a jam. Yeah, Jason Scott, I'm telling you right now, if you can pull up Jason Scott in the High Heat, if they're coming near you, they won't be playing clubs very long. I'm telling you, in 6 months, you won't find them in a club. You'll have to go see them in a theater. And theaters and, I don't know, we call them civic centers, stadiums, not stadiums, what do you call them? Arenas, I guess. Oh, they're not near as fun of concert shows to me. I like a club. I like a 400-seater, real tiny spot. Like I said, I got to see Tyler Childers in a 400-seat, standing room only music venue, and that was probably one of the coolest things I've ever done. Was that for sure? Hell, that was. Yeah, mine were too. I mean, I should have known better than to pick UCLA over Utah, but I mean, you got to make it a little interesting. You don't want everybody having the same picks. Yeah, especially out in California, there's all kind of small clubs you can go check out. Even bigger artists do smaller stuff out there. I think it's just, I don't know, probably more accessible for smaller audiences, or more accessible it's easier for talent to get to smaller venues, being closer to LA and New York than it is to Pensacola or Flomaton. There's not really too many times you're going to get to see them out here. Oh, let's see what else we got. What else we got going on? What a slaughter. USC put up 70 points. Yeah, USC. Yeah, I think they're way up there. I think they're pretty ranked pretty high, too. I can't remember. I want to say like number 6 or 7. I think they're in the top 10. Keep going backwards on these sleeves. But we did get our that's just you. Dang. Okay. Audio's low today. Ty's always got an opinion out here. I think it sounds all right. There's one. Waiting on the other needle to drop. Over here?
I got a project for you today.
No.
A good one.
No.
It's a real good one.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I don't do projects no more.
It's just a little project.
Is it work related to my job?
Yeah, it requires you to get high.
On something?
I mean, you're going to be on something when you get high.
No.
You're going to get up in the air.
Nah, yeah, I don't mess with air travel.
Air travel? You're not going to be traveling. You're going to be in the same spot.
I ain't getting no man lift. A bucket truck.
You think I'd bring you a man lift? I'll give you a ladder.
You want me on Houdini?
Yeah.
I'm 259 pounds.
The Houdini's a trusted ladder. Sure. To put that in perspective for you guys, Houdini is it's a wooden ladder that my stepdad, Jesse, gave me. And it had already had the name Houdini before I got it. But basically, we call it Houdini because this son of a gun will vanish on you. It will just leave the area.
It will vanish?
Yeah, definitely. I think we need to get a Ethernet cable up your house.
You think so?
We got to do something. It's getting worse.
How's it getting worse?
Go watch the live show back from yesterday.
Was it lagging yesterday?
Dude, I'm talking about like 8-9 seconds behind. Now, I don't think it's like that live, but I think that's what Chris was talking about from Porchcast because he was telling me he's going to come over this week or next week and try to help us with our latency. For some reason, when it goes live, because I was trying to cut some clips last night, and it's unusable. I mean, it's that bad. I don't know why it's doing that, but I think an Ethernet cable up here would at least rule that portion of it out.
Okay. We can do that then.
No, not we. Not we.
When Dalton gets done changing the oil and brakes on that truck, tell him to come up here and start running cable.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's got to start down there.
Well, good. He can feed it all the way up here to me.
Yeah.
Like a little rat.
Tie it to the end of like a stick and come through the window right there.
No.
It's a good idea.
No, we're going to drill another hole for snakes and rats to get in.
Maybe it'll be the hole for them to get out.
I don't know. Something stinks up here.
It's fading. I think
I don't know if it's stronger today.
I think it's fading. It's getting a little
They
better.
have been telling how. Listen, they have to been telling. Are you dropping frame? No, and I don't OBS. Everything looks good.
Yeah.
Everything from what I can tell, like the only time we've had major interruptions was Friday when we had all that weather. That's what, and since then we haven't had like any notifications of output, input, change, nothing. But yeah, Ethernet cable may streamline it, get it there a little.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty bad. Like I said, I encourage you to go watch it. I didn't realize it was that bad, or we would have done something about it by now.
Jake, have you watched? Is it that bad?
I haven't
Pull it up. Pull up live show from yesterday. We'll watch it right here.
I don't want to get his copyright stricken.
Copyright off our own stuff.
Yeah. Did you listen to any of the music I've sent you over the past 3 days?
Sorry, I have not. But
Done.
it's on my list.
Finished.
It's on my list, dude. You don't understand?
Finished.
I just got certain particular places that I listen to music like that. I got to be by myself, usually in the truck. I just hadn't went anywhere.
If you talk to you all the time, you always going.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody in that camera.
Do-do. Do-do, do-do, do-do. Do-do-do.
On your EB at YouTube output.
This one?
Let me see.
Yeah, that one.
You're saying that's what I heard. Schoolboy told me that, so if he's lying when he comes back up here, we'll whoop him. That's not very
Yeah,
bad.
I think a lot of it's how people's lifestyle.
GT350. They had the regular Mustang
That's
GT.
that you
All
can't get
three
them.
of-
You can't get them cars. You can't get a Ford GT if you're a normal person. You can't pull up to
Yeah,
them.
you can a GT350 or
Oh,
GT500.
I mean, yeah. You said Ford GT.
That's not very
I
off.
didn't even mention it yet.
But yeah,
I mean,
that doesn't count.
Wasn't as bad as what I seen last night, but I mean, it's pretty.
May have
it's
changed.
off.
You know, something may have happened.
It probably changed.
YouTube fixed it.
Yeah.
Could be what it was, but I still don't think it's fixed. Mouth doesn't match up.
Ty's got me a lot of stuff to check.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he sent me a lot of stuff. So what were you talking about today? Do you remember?
No, not particularly. What were we talking about?
How should you enter the mechanic field space?
How should you enter the mechanic field? Okay.
Drop out of high school, military.
Yeah.
Are you really bright, intelligent? Do you like to use your back? You know, all them kind of good things. I don't know. Well, actually, that's just my things. What do you guys think? You're the mechanics. How should you enter the field?
I think that I don't know. When I was like 14 years old, I got a job at a place called Century Auto Parts, and
Shout out.
worked back there in the back. They had a mechanic shop back there. One guy, Chris, and you know, I went up there and I was always interested in mechanic stuff, even as a kid. I always had 4-wheelers, dirt bikes. I was always tinkering on something. I kind of, I mean, my dad would help me some, but he was kind of like, you break it, you want to ride it again. You're going to at least attempt to fix it before I help you. He wasn't like fixing my brake
Yeah.
stuff I broke every single time.
You
But
ask him, he taught you everything you know.
he does, yeah. And I mean, if
it wasn't for
if
me,
it wasn't for him, there
this-
would be no me.
This don't happen.
But yeah, I can remember this conversation, man. And I went in there, and he was asking me, this is what you want to do. I'm like, yeah, I want to get out of high school and work on cars. And he just looked at me and said, that's stupid. Don't do this. Go get a job in an office, Mason. This is just not. I mean, it is a hard job, but I think it's crazy to me how much I think that's flipped, because I was probably 14, so that's been 11 years ago. No, it's been more than 11. Shit, I'm old.
Yeah.
That's been like 13, 14 years ago. And nowadays, I feel like more people encourage people to go into trades like mechanic, plumbing,
Yeah.
carpentry work, stuff like that.
I feel like when we were growing up, college was pushed pretty heavily.
It was. If you didn't get out of high school and go to college,
You were gonna be a bum.
Yeah, you were a failure.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that's the case anymore.
No.
I think that skilled labor has kind of made a turnaround, man.
Yeah.
There's not.
I think even the pay for like some of these technical jobs has started to go up a lot too.
Yeah, they. I mean, I don't know. There's just so many people I think that goes to college, and they get a degree in something, and then
It's useless.
they have absolutely no idea what they're going to be doing. At least with this, I can guarantee that you will always have a job.
Yeah.
And the pay at which you're going to get paid, it isn't going to go down. I don't see it going down anytime in the near future at all.
It's just gonna go up.
I mean, I think so, because there's just not so. There's more work now than what there was 14, 15 years ago. It's a fact. There's more of it, and there's less people to do it. So it's just a simple supply and demand case. We got a bunch of demand for this, and we don't have a lot of supply, so the price is going to go up, and that's across the board with a lot of skilled labor jobs. It's not just mechanicing, but I feel like mechanic, auto technician, just as a trade, has grew a lot as far as what you can make in this business.
I think if you're really good at what you do in some of these trades, like being a mechanic, you can actually just get up the ladder a lot quicker than you could at other jobs. Like if you were a doctor, it would take you forever to become like the top one there.
That's right. That's right. And I mean, you can get good at this without having 12 years of schooling.
Yeah.
Most of what I use still to this day, I've learned from doing it, not from school. Now, not to say I didn't learn a lot in school. They taught me a lot of the technical stuff that you need to know to do this.
How to find the
work.
problem, or
how to find the problem, and not only just how to find it, but understanding what you're looking at. Like I see so many guys that they'll get out a multimeter and they know how to follow up a test. You know, they know how to go step by step by step by step, like the book tells them.
They don't know what they're doing,
but they don't even understand what they're checking. You know, if they just understood the basics of what they're trying to check, they wouldn't even need the book. They could check it without the book. And there's just, like I said, it is a business that if you're decent working with your hands, you know, I think you can make a lot of money in it. As far as how to get into it, I mean, I don't want to just tell everybody just, you know, you need to go to school, you need to go to school, you need to go to school. I think the best thing, especially for somebody that's young, is to experience it a little bit. You know, I was able to get a job at a Ford dealer in high school when I was still in school, working part-time in the evenings through my trade school, through the mechanic program there. And, I mean, that really showed me, like, I mean, you're talking about a few months before I went to school that I worked at the dealer. And just working there those few months, you know, gave me a really good understanding of what I needed to do if I wanted to be successful at this. You know, just watching what other guys do, watching what other guys don't do. Like I said, if you're a hustler, man, this is the job. Everybody whines and complains about flat rate. I like flat rate. I've always been really good at making time on jobs, and I've seen people that aren't though. You know, this may not be the thing for you, but I think if you're going to get into the industry, the best piece of advice I can give you is get some experience. You know,
hands-on.
Hands-on, exactly. Not just working on cars, but just trying to learn how, you know, a shop works. And I think a dealer is a really good place to do that because the systems usually in a dealership are a little different. You know, at a small mom and pop shop, you might have the mechanic that answers the phones.
Yeah.
He writes the tickets. He runs the rollback, and he still fixes the cars. You know, whereas at a dealer, you're kind of forced more so into working with other people. You're kind of forced into working with a service writer. You're forced into working with a parts person and learning how to interact with those people and still get what you want. Because, like I said, you're flat rate. You know, time is money, and if you have parts problems, you have, you know, problems with your service writer. You know, translating the information that you're trying to give them to the customer, you know, that's going to reflect on your paycheck. And like I said, some people don't like that, but I think it's a really good way to force people into learning. You know, like you can't just show up at this job and ride the clock. Like you have to do something. I like it. I don't feel like it's for everybody, but if you are going to get into it, that'd be the best piece of advice I think I could give you is get into a dealer and try it out, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of them if you're young too that they'll try to put you through class, help you through class, and it'd be a lot cheaper than just trying to do it on your own.
Yeah. J-Ram says one of the prerequisites should be having a DUI. That's a good start. You get a DUI, you're on the road to becoming a mechanic.
Yeah, if you take your car somewhere and the mechanic that's working on it does not have at least one DUI, car's probably not going to get fixed very well.
When you say hands-on experience, would you qualify like a 10-minute oil change as a starting point? I would say if you're 16 in high school and you have no idea how a shop or car works, I would say
that's what I did. That's what I did for the first few months. But I mean, there's a difference.
You're not going to learn. You're not going to learn a lot.
That's
there.
what I'm saying. There's a difference between changing oil at the dealership and working at a 10-minute oil change place. At the dealership, you're going to see all kind of stuff. You know what I mean? All kind of stuff. You work at a 10-minute oil change, you're going to see oil changes all day long.
But how hard is it to get a job at a
right now?
Like if you're 18 years old,
begging for people.
If you're 18 years old, you're out of school, you don't have any tools, and you show up to a dealership and you say, "I want to work in the shop."
Mm-hmm. They're gonna give you a job.
Every
single dealer in the country right now is looking for technicians.
What about
entry level, skilled level, top level? Like they want them all the way around.
How does a new guy get a start off with a decent set of tools and a U.S. General box if you ain't got no money?
Well,
you just got to start small.
Yeah, you're going to get some money. That's the first thing you're going to have to do.
When you start out, you're probably just going to be doing oil changes, brakes, just normal little things.
I've had so many people come in through the dealer over the years that didn't have anything, you know. And I mean, I feel like in most cases, like, I mean, I let people borrow my stuff when they didn't have anything. You know, I don't particularly like you borrowing my stuff over and over and over again if you do have the money to buy it. But I mean, I'm not going to tell you you can't borrow a socket from me, especially if you're, you know, at the beginning level. Now I know every mechanic's not like that. Some of them, you know, don't touch my shit, but you know, like I said, I mean, I don't think that is anything to be scared of. Because I mean, the truth is, you don't even know what you need when you start.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
as you start working, you'll understand. You know, you see that I had to borrow this guy's 15 millimeter socket and ratchet 14 times today. I probably need to buy one. You know, and there are you can buy a damn Pittsburgh set for $80.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So like, if you walk back there and they're like, all right, day one, you're like, all right, well, I got to go to Harbor Freight and get
Yeah.
$1,000 worth of tools today just to get going.
But you don't have to do that.
No, you can start out with a couple $100, get some tools, just to do basic little maintenance stuff. And when you run across something you don't have, you just borrow it from somebody.
That's what we should do. We should do a video on that. Put together a 500 beginner tool set and then give it away to like one of the local technicians, like a, you know, like, well, maybe
That'd
like
be fun.
one of the, is there like a auto trade school around here?
There's one in Bruton still.
A small one that, I mean, we could donate, like we could go, you know, make a video, get $500 worth of tools, and then, you know,
Yeah.
find a kid and be like,
Does
hey,
Wilmington have one now?
Yeah, so they have the Escambia County over here, and it covers the whole county. So Miller, Neal, Farmington,
where's it at?
right over by JD.
In Bruton or in Atmore?
Bruton.
Really? Mm-hmm. That'd be cool to do. I think that'd be a cool video to work out, you know, talk to them and see, hey, you know, we're trying to put together a video.
Yeah, I used to know the automotive instructor real well, but he retired a few years ago, Eddie. I don't know the new guy, but I mean, I'm sure they'd be up for that.
Talk to the teacher and be like, hey, what's a kid in here that needs, that, you know, could really use it? I think that'd be a cool video to do.
Yeah, that was something real cool in school. Like I said, we had a bunch of like competitions and shit that we had to go to. So I won several things in school. I won a snap-on screwdriver set one time. I won a big socket set one time. Now, I mean, that, like, everybody's not going to get that. That was, you know, I'd been in the program 2 years. That was my senior year. I was coming out, and that was actually really nice because I was able to score a half-paid tuition scholarship off of one of those competitions. One of the, like, going back now, like, some of the stuff they made us do in that competition, man, like, I was so dumb at the time. Like, with what I knew about how that stuff worked. Like, if I could go back now, I wouldn't miss a question, you know. But, like, it was just the most simplistic stuff. You know, they had, like, a manual transmission laid out, and the dude had a pointer. He'd point at something. You know, you had to tell him what it was. And then these small, you know, circuits set up where, you know, you had a relay, a fuse, a electric motor. You know, it doesn't operate, and you had to, you know, go through and diagnose and tell them what the problem was. And I remember going through that, man. I got to the end of it. I'm like, yeah, I bombed. Like, this was definitely didn't win this, and sure as shit, I won. So I can only imagine what the rest of the people were saying, because I felt awful about, like I said, I just didn't feel like I'd done very well at the time.
Yeah, I think that would be. Everybody in the chat agrees with me. It'd be a cool video. Beginner day one. That's what the
How the turntables have turned.
Yeah.
tools you need day one at a dealership. J-Ram. That's a good title too.
Tools
Stealing
you
that.
Yep.
First day on the job.
First day. What do you show
Man,
up
I'm
with?
excited. That'd be a fun video. Until we get kicked out, and then we have to just cut to us in the parking lot.
Yeah.
We gonna get kicked out. They frown upon filming.
I remember when I left the dealer in Bruton and went over to Atmore, and the first day, I mean, like, you know, you do an interview, and obviously they can tell that, I mean, I'd been working, I knew some stuff, but you never really know about somebody until you see what they do. So my first day in Atmore at the time, those door latch shield recalls were like extremely popular. They were going, and me and Junior were doing about one a day. And every morning, Mountaineer, we'd have one scheduled at the time. And my first day, I walk in, that's what they wanted me to do first. And, I was like, yeah, I mean, not the greatest job, but at that time, I was like, I really wanted to, show these people that, Like, I ain't dicking around here, you know. So I think I done that door latch recall in about 45 minutes. And what's funny was Junior, the other guy there, was in the shop. He was doing one as well in the other stall, and I just smoked his ass. And I remember him looking at me and saying, "Oh, you do know a little something, don't you?" I just had a method down for him, man. I could do them quick. I love doing them things. Paid 1.5. I could do them in about 40 to 50 minutes.
Well, you got one out there to do now.
No, I don't. I don't do recalls anymore, Hoss. That's a
door
recall.
latch.
Yeah, a door latch. But this wasn't a door latch. This was a recall to put shields around the door latches
okay.
on all 4 doors. Yeah, you think about that. Pull all 4 door latches out, and they pay you an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Sounds shitty, don't it? It is shitty. That's how I got them. I got them.
I did a bunch of them on the Fusions.
Yeah, that was the actual replacement. I was talking about the F-150s.
Yeah, just a little, the one to keep them from freezing up.
That was a different one. This one was
Wasn't the shield that
This
got
one
the
was
water to run off of?
keep the water off of it so that it wouldn't get in the latch. It was causing the latches to stick and stay open.
I thought it was causing them to freeze up.
And then they figured out that it was also freezing up, so they had a separate one. Which luckily
That's
I
the
live
one
in.
I remember.
I live in almost Florida, so we don't have a lot of freezing concerns around here. Oh man,
Oh, there's a couple comments down there.
yeah, I ain't even got it pulled up.
Damn.
What?
You ain't even got them pulled up today? Struggling, dude.
Yeah, a little behind here. I don't know. Not super excited. I went back to working on that damn Cummins down there. Golly, that thing sucks, man.
Don't like it?
No. It's a damn V8 Cummins and a Nissan Titan.
Yeah.
Who the hell would like that?
I will say there's a lot of opportunities in dealerships because these people like to do stuff they shouldn't and get hurt all the time. So, yeah. Like he likes to play with saws in his hand. So
How far away from Jacksonville are we? What, 5.5 hours?
Yeah, a good little trick.
That ain't nothing. 5.5 hours?
I made that drive before.
It may be 6. I don't know with the time change. Wait.
No.
No, going our way, you gain an hour, right? Of time.
You'd lose an hour going, gain an hour coming back.
Okay. Whatever. Either way. Same thing. Any advice for me going into flat rate next month? From Josh. Josh 539. Palace in here. Got some new names in here. Make sure you guys stick around.
A piece of advice I think I'd say, and a guy told me this one time when I first got into it. He said, stop worrying so much about how much money you make and how many hours you turn and just fix the damn vehicles. You know, and I mean, it sounds like real silly. Like, obviously, we're going to fix vehicles, but like, you know, I was like extremely focused on turning hours when I first started. And, you know, he kind of just told me, like, if you just fix the vehicles, you know, you just focus 100% on making sure everything's right, everything's fixed, the money's gonna come, you know. And I mean, I believe that's the truth. He wasn't lying.
yeah.
Got a new system I'm working out right now.
How far from Tallahassee are we?
3 hours.
Yeah.
That's somewhere in there.
3.5 from here. My house, you're 3 hours because I live in Florida. You can come to my house if you want to hang out.
Berrydale.
You can go to Berrydale if you bring beer and cigs.
Yeah.
That's exactly right, David. Speed will come with time. I mean, that's the thing. Like I said, just focusing on making sure that you fix the vehicles correctly. Because if you can't fix the vehicle correctly, you're not going to make any money.
No.
You know, you do not get paid to redo shit 2 or 3 times. I believe me, I know all too well. I have been there. I have pulled transmissions and tore them apart for absolutely $0. Got paid nothing.
Yeah.
You know, just because I made a mistake, and sometimes it wasn't even me. Like, I didn't even make the mistake, but
Yeah.
still got stuck with it. And that is a bad part of it. There is sometimes things are not going to go great. Every damn day around here.
It just comes with the job.
Golly. I'm talking about, like, you think you got it under control, and then you don't.
How much more stress can you take up here?
Me?
Yeah.
My dad asked me yesterday how long before I'd be bald and gray-headed. I don't think it'll be long like this.
No, because you stressing me out.
I'm stressing you out.
I got white hairs on the front of my head now.
It's not me. It's them. Y'all
Who?
do it.
Who's them?
Them people.
The chat?
If they got vehicles up here, it's them. Oh man.
No.
I don't know. We've been really lucky here so far. We haven't had any assholes. Haven't had anybody that I can really think of that got me heated. I've had a couple people that might have got me a little ill about stuff, but for the most part, we've been really lucky. And I don't know. I mean, I've kind of just decided going forward as a business that, I mean, if it comes down to it, we're just going to lose money. And we'll get that person the hell away from here, and he won't come back. She won't come back, whoever it is, you know. I feel like that's a better way to do it than try to. I mean, I think about situations like your father-in-law with the Jeep and the rigmarole he went through with that dealership.
It won't start now. Dude, that is a $40,000, $5,000 car. Yeah, he went to fire it up yesterday or the day before yesterday. Kink, kink. He just got it back, got it fixed like less than a month ago.
So he finally did get the air ride.
Yeah, it's been working for about 2 weeks.
What they do to it?
Put air in it.
Put air in it or nitrogen in it?
Air.
Air? Hell yeah.
Try to tell him. You try to tell him. We all try to tell him. He don't need nitrogen.
Yeah, that was kind of, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a weird system, though. I mean, you fill them with nitrogen from the factory, but hey, if it leaks the nitrogen out, we'll let this air pump suck regular air in. It'll work fine, too. Like, why didn't you just let it suck air in from the get-go?
I don't know. But now he's done decided he's too far invested that he won't get rid of the car.
Yeah, I understand that as well. I mean, he's got a lot of money.
He's got a lot of money tied up in this, which is it's not a bad car. Hell, I drove that son of a bitch all the way to 3 hours from Canada in it.
Yeah,
and it was a good riding car, other than the radio.
Yeah, radio don't work.
From the factory, it didn't work. It's a Dodge radio. It's the biggest hunk of crap.
You connect. I don't know, man. These Ford's running a good race with them with these sync systems for about 5-6 years there.
Those Chevy ones are tough too.
I love the sync. My Bluetooth works like 300 yards away from my truck. If I forget my phone,
you don't have the one I'm talking about.
Well, I don't
I'm
know
talking about
which
the
one
bigger
you're talking
screen.
about.
Yours don't have an accessory protocol interface module. This garbage. You know how many of those things I put in? Oh my God, have I put a bunch of APEMs in? Freaking APEM. Go get an RVC code. Oh, that's a debacle there. Yeah, we should have had this show going on when that shit was going on. When them APEMs, when they come out with these new ones, and they had these APEMs, right? So they would make you, you had to go through and get what they call a repair validation code. And what that is, basically, is when Ford sees that a shit ton of these parts are being replaced, like a ton of them, they'll make you go through their process and fill all this information out to get this RVC code, and you have to have that RVC code to replace these particular parts. Like, for instance, back when the Focus clutch debacle was going on, dealers were replacing clutches every day in them. Under warranty, they had an RVC code, and that was just their way of, like, I guess, making sure that you were going through the proper channels, because they did it with the APEMs, though. They started doing it with them where you had to get an RVC. And on the new ones, they got the damn bright idea. They're like, we got all this, high-tech internet software shit for our, what they call FDRS. So they were like, we'll just hook all this up with that so that we can make them go through with the laptop. And, like, literally, you had to have it connected to the vehicle. You had to pull the codes out. It had to run the self-test on the module. They would make you do all this, and it had to go through that process in order to get the RVC. So I had to go through all these steps just to get this number so I could order the part, right? Well, the problem is one of the steps they wanted you to do was ohming the internal resistance of the APEM, basically is what it was, which on these newer cars is a hell of a problem to get to. A big problem. So they want me to tear this car down, measure the resistance, right? And then I can't leave it tore apart for 3 weeks while we wait on the part. The customer's got to have it back. So I have to put it back together, give it back to the customer, bring it back, and then tear it down, replace it. Hooey.
And then argue with Ford.
What's Trey say? The buffale?
Yeah.
That's Haitian for bullshit. That's what that is. Bullshit. So Mason being Mason, I'll go ahead and tell y'all since I don't work at the dealer anymore. But Mason being Mason, see, I found this damn box in the special tool room, and it was a variable ohm box. So, it allowed you to change the resistance of shit. So what I would do was I'd hook this box into the computer and basically fool it to thinking it was what it wanted to see, just so I could get the code. I mean, you're talking about, it saved me hours of time not having to tear it apart.
You're smart.
I tell you, I'm not smart unless I feel like I'm getting screwed. Then I'm gonna get clever.
I don't know. My pawpaw thought you was one of the, you and Cheryl
yeah.
Cheryl Kelby was the Carol Shelby was the smartest two men on earth.
That damn Mason, that damn Mason boy, he's sharp on them fours. He is sharp on them fours.
You believe? Hey, listen to this. You won't believe it. Colton called him on the telephone and just told him what it was doing, and Keith got in there and it fixed it over the telephone. He called him on the phone and got him to fix it.
God, I wish we could put that man on this show. Damn, you think he put the headphones on talking to the mic?
Yeah, he wouldn't understand.
Yeah,
he wouldn't know that these
well,
were.
You told him radio show. We're doing a radio show.
He would understand that.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Oh well, hell yeah,
Yeah,
son.
hell yeah, I like that.
Palace has got a good one. Did you see that one?
Dude, there's a bunch.
Under Ty.
Yeah. Why did Ford and GM make such a crazy trans? I need to bring an F-150. It needs to be looked at. 18 F-150 2.7 10-speed. Do you use next-gen parts and rebuilt trans? Dude, I'm telling you, we have been getting asked so much lately. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know where y'all are seeing all this advertising, because I'm not seeing it for next-gen. But we get asked all the time about these valve bodies.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying they're bad at all. I don't know anything about them, but holy shit, they're expensive. Dude, like $3,000 for a valve body. There's no way. I'm not, no shot. I'm paying that for no valve body. That was me, sorry. $3,000. One from Ford, they went up in price. They used to cost like $400. They went up, they're about $1,000 now. But yeah. $34.95. I'm sorry, $34.95. And my understanding is they don't make a kit to do this ourselves, right? Like we can't buy a kit to go in. 'Cause I know they do. They do for the GMs.
The guy from Next Gen is doing streams and podcasts all over YouTube. Ty says.
Oh shit. Maybe we need to get hooked up with him.
You want to call him out?
No, I mean I'm not calling anybody out. I'm sure what he's doing is great.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the price point is what's steered me away from him, because I don't know about y'all, but I don't have a whole hell of a lot of customers that want to pay $11,000 for a transmission rebuild. Like I just
No.
I don't have it, you know. And that's how much. I mean, that's just a ridiculously expensive valve body. But he's doing something to the pump as well. I guess we're probably modifying that so it'll flow a little better.
Yeah, but you can get it paid for with a firm.
Yeah.
How would you compare your dealership experience to an independent shop?
Never worked at an independent shop other than, I said, that one shop I worked at when I was 14, but I took out the trash and swept the floors, and every now and then he might let me break an oil plug loose on something. Well, I was so excited. I've never been that excited to change oil in my life.
Let me do something.
Well, just, yeah, I mean, like,
please.
you're walking around with a broom, and, I already was interested in mechanics, so I'm like, I'm watching him pull motors and shit. I'm like, I want to do that. I don't want to sweep floors. I want to take out garbage.
Was it him and just the black guy back then?
No, it was just Chris.
He didn't have the black dude with him? Mm-mm. Yeah, it was a long time ago then.
Well, ain't nobody with him.
No more?
Huh. Me and Jay went up there and put a fuel system in a while back, and it was just him. I don't know how he does it, man. I'm telling you, I think that's about the only person I've seen this close. His phone rings close to the amount of times my phone rings in a day. And, dude, he don't let it bother. I'm out there freaking pulling my hair out, walking around in the parking lot. But he just puts it up to his damn ear. I swear, he put it up to his ear, and he just keeps on working.
Yeah, drop it off. I'll take a look at it after a while. All right. And he's fast, too.
Yeah.
Like, he's really quick. Mm-hmm. You drop it off. It don't take long. I don't know how, like I said, he's put 3 or 4 Jasper transmissions in some of the vehicles. I know.
The only thing I'll say bad about Next Gen is that this picture for their 10R80 is actually a 10R140.
You got to get that right. That's all right, though. We got some questionable pictures on some of our items, too, probably.
Do we?
I don't know.
If we did, it's because we stole them.
Probably.
Just kidding. We did not do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we need to get more mainstream with our builds. The problem is finding cores, man. That's the main problem. Like, I would love to post and just sell units with a warranty on our website, but the problem is cores. And the other thing I really worry about, and I guess this is just me getting over it, but I don't trust y'all. I don't trust nobody to put a transmission in. If it's not me or one of the guys that I've seen do it 35 times and never had a problem with, I just don't trust you. I'm sorry. I know there's not a lot you mess up on install, but I mean, I just don't like the fact that stuff can come back on me.
And then you're trying to warranty it.
Yeah.
Right, and trying to warranty it, and then you got you got people that talk shit about your transmissions because they did something incorrect. You know, they didn't program the strategy, they didn't get the fluid level right, they didn't get the converter all the way in, stuff like that.
And the transmissions over here in Oregon.
Yeah, you know, and with I don't know. One day, as we grow, if I can get more help, I mean, that is something I definitely want to do. I mean, I've been talking to him about it. I've been buying up cores like every time I get the opportunity. I don't care what it is, bro.
Is that the ones I went and picked up?
Yeah. Anytime I get the opportunity, I'm buying cores. 5R110s, 6R140s. Damn, we got 4L80s out there. I got turbo 350s. I got damn power glides. Whatever, whenever. If you got transmission cores, holler at us. We'll definitely come snag it.
Yeah. No matter how far.
No,
well, actually, it does because I'll have to be the one to go get it. So there is a limit. No, nothing past.
You need to just teach Bree how to pull a trailer.
She ain't gonna do
Dude,
that.
I tried to get I tried to get her to pick up that one time. I tried her to get her to take that engine core back. I said, "Look, I'm gonna hook your truck up this trailer and put this engine core on it, and you take it by B&W and get them to unload it for you." And she looked at me like, "What are you talking about? I am not." She was not having the trailer.
No.
You got to learn somehow, though.
A lady?
Yeah.
No, a lady don't even know how to back a trailer.
Some of them might.
No, they don't need to.
They don't need to know.
I would be.
This is the kind of shit we get banned for right here. This is it.
I would be without my feet before I let my wife back my boat down that boat ramp. By the way, the boat ramp I go to is 40 feet wide. It's huge.
Oh, I would love it if I could get a lane in the back of a boat trip.
Bree commented.
Yeah. You don't want that. Oh, man.
When do we go live, Josh? We go live. We go live Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central, 4 days a week.
Yep.
And
Today was the exception.
Today was the exception. But other than that, we also, if you're a member, you get two to three extra podcasts or live streams a month, and it's our after hours show.
I can paint. I can paint
super
cases,
uncensored. Bro. We usually get a little weird on there. Well, Mason gets weird.
How much of that stuff in there do you think reused?
I don't know what all they do. I didn't even know they made an E4OD.
I just wonder how many of the hard parts they're reusing. Got to be a bunch, right? Because you can't. I don't know, for that price you probably could, but I mean, like buying new input shafts and shit would be crazy.
Ty said Colton would be useless if his woman could back up a trailer.
Good shot.
That's pretty true.
Good shot.
Oh, want for entertainment? Watch guys. Wives try. I love watching those clips you see on like Facebook and Instagram of like boat ramp debacles. People can't load their boat. People can't drop the boat. People sink their trucks.
And then they want to get mad at the people recording them. I'm like, they're just watching, dude. What are you pissed off at them for?
Yeah, them kids that go out there and they clap as they come down. You know, they give them like,
yeah.
Dude, there's nothing more
funny.
nerve wracking, I think, than like, I don't know. I hate pulling up to that boat ramp and I already see like 3 boats getting ready to go and somebody pulling up trying to get out. It's game face time. That is fourth and long. Can I stab this thing first try?
I launched that back when I had that big center console. I launched it one time by myself.
See you, Frosty.
And man, that was I don't want to say it was a little nerve wracking. It wasn't too bad. I come up with a genius plan that I just tied a rope to the front of the boat, right? And I took the damn rope in the cab with me. So I had it in the truck. I'm holding on, and I just backed up. When it come off the trailer, I put it in park and got out with the rope. And
perfect.
Big brain. Yeah, it also made me feel like a real badass because when I got out of the truck to put the plug in the boat, this guy looked at me. He's like, "You gonna launch that thing by yourself, man? You sure? You got that?" Yeah, bro, I got that. Don't worry.
I do this all the time.
This is. I'm a captain. Bro.
My dad owns this boat ramp. Yeah, I had to launch mine when I went a couple weekends ago by myself. And I haven't done it by myself yet. And I was like, my brain wasn't processing. I was like, okay, now we got the boat in the water. Now I got to undo it and then tie it to the dock. And then I was like, this is way more work with one person. I didn't like that.
Yeah. Did you ever see that last boat I had? It was a damn pretty good
big,
size.
yeah, the bait boat you had?
Bait boat.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I was launching by myself.
Oh, God, yeah. Jesus.
Yeah.
You didn't bump it?
Bumped it.
Did you bump the motor on the piling?
I did good.
Clean.
I did good. I was selling it that day too. I was putting it in the water for the guy to come meet me.
Oh, you was water testing it for him? Mm-hmm. That's a
Yeah,
good seller.
And I ain't never been on a damn boat ride that long to test it. These some guns went 30 miles on this damn. I'm back here riding like, we got to go back that way sometime or another. That's where my truck's at.
Where'd you launch at?
Live Oak.
Where's that?
Big River. It's,
Oh, you put it in the river?
Yeah, Big River. Dude, I'm a river rat because I don't mess with that salt water for real. Like, I'll go out there and go fishing, but like, I'm a river rat. I got a shirt to prove it at the house. It says Eureka River Rat.
I know the shirt.
Oh, yeah.
I remember you. I remember Mason one time. He was like, "You need to come out here to the river rats with us." And I was like, "I don't know, man." He goes, "There's this gas station that sells the best steak.
They do.
We got to.
They still sell them.
You got to get the best steak."
Bro, they got the whole ribeye in there. They cut them.
Yeah.
You tell them what you want. This big, as big as you want, whatever you
That's
want.
any butcher shop, Mason.
Hey man,
That's any butcher shop.
It was one of my first times seeing it where I get my own steak cut, man.
That blew your mind.
Yeah, it did.
You tell me I can get it like that right there.
Oh, I
Get
get
it.
them units like that.
You couldn't even eat half of it. Probably raw on the inside too, because I know you're drunk cooking it at nighttime. Guarantee you that thing was 115 degrees inside of it. Still blood. What else we got before we get out of here?
You want a steak today?
What do you mean? Are you cooking steaks? Who's cooking steak? You going Vallarta's?
I'm just messing with you.
No, I got some really delicious turkey spaghetti squash that I'm so excited to eat.
I'm starting to think he just don't like us.
I could have told you.
I can't
that.
afford it. I'm broke. I just figured out yesterday I'm the poorest person up here.
I'm pretty poor too.
Depends how you classify poor.
Financially.
But you've got friends.
Do I?
Yeah.
Who? You and Schoolboy?
I'm your friend.
No. No, this has quickly turned into a subordinate.
Subordinate.
Subordinate
That's what I was
situation.
about to say. You're my friend and subordinate.
Yeah. Jake's my direct superior.
Yeah. Boss man.
Boss man Jake.
That's what Greg calls me.
The rat there.
He calls everybody.
Good
that.
morning, boss man. Good
That's-
morning, boss man.
Old Leroy, that's what we call you, boss man?
It said the same thing to me.
Well, y'all two are the bosses. I mean, what else you want him to say?
Well, I mean, that's about the only thing I understand that he says.
Mason, don't be like that.
Got a boomerang. Won't even come back, man. My old big got like on stick.
What are we working on right now before we get out of here?
Oh, I'm working on a piece of junk Nissan Titan Cummins. And don't bring your freaking Titan here because I don't work on them. I let this guy talk me into this. I shouldn't
Everybody
have.
talks
Drunk.
into it.
I wasn't even drunk, man, but he called me. He called
He
me and
felt
told
sorry.
me. He called me and told me he'd been to 4 shops and nobody work on it.
So then you're like, pride got in.
A little bit, yeah. I got some
And-
pride.
And
dude.
some Michelob.
I got, yeah, probably. But I mean, I got, like I
little
said,
sorrow
like-
story.
I mean, I get them all the time, man. I had one yesterday. Look, man, shop is at. They gave me my money back, told me they couldn't fix it. Bring it on, brother. Bring it on. As long as you patient.
Yeesh. Yes. You can't let it go.
Nah.
The only thing I think is that Cherokee, the only thing you've ever let go? Where you surrendered? You surrendered?
Nah, I was happy with the function of that Cherokee.
Oh, you were.
I was happy with it. That's something that will air up for me. I don't know what he is doing with it.
It wouldn't.
I mean, I got one out there right now that ain't been aired up in 2 years, and I guarantee you when I crank it up, it'll air up. Maybe I'm wrong.
What about Jake? You building transmissions today?
10R130.
You are getting to build one today?
Hopefully.
Good. We can go live. Get Jake on the scene. Everybody loved that transmission live video, and I like doing it because I get to get inside Jake's mind.
Yeah. Inside his head.
So Austin's doing cam phasers. And what's Dalton doing?
DCR.
6 liter or the DCR?
Oh, he doing DCRs and then 6R140s and then 6 liter.
So everybody's on schedule today for their normal thing. Yeah, Austin on cam phasers, Dalton on DCR, Jake and trans, and then you being mad. at a project you didn't need to take on, but you did,
Yeah.
and then takes it out on everybody.
I'm sorry, but just
I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of this. All right, I'm sick of this.
that's how y'all treat me.
Jay,
Don't nobody ever want to help Mason. Everybody just wants to pull him down.
everybody just wants to use you.
Yeah, they just use me. Nobody want to help me out.
Why don't nobody want to help you out? I try.
Yeah.
You hate it.
No, I don't.
You give me this. This is we'll have to save this for after hours because this may get Duke's
Wow.
Duke's mayonnaise up
What'd
here.
I do?
You know what you do. Give me half projects and then keep telling me they're done. They're done. And then come back and say, you know what? I forgot that I told you 4 times. Those are done. These are halfway done, Colton.
They're pretty much done.
Hey, I got more footage. I just got to find it. Okay.
It's a struggle, brother. You know, I used to do all of this. I used to do the videos and pull my hair out every day.
Yeah. 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 Palace, if you're not familiar, make sure you're subscribed. So that way you can check
Yeah, that's
out.
a new name. I appreciate you coming in here today, man.
Ezekiel's finally back. Dalton, keep the camera on Jake, please. Ezekiel don't like Dalton on the camera. I don't know what Dalton did to him, but he don't like. He said that the other day when we was live.
Yeah.
More Jake, less Dalton.
Damn it, boy. All right.
Anything else before we get out of here?
No, I got to go make some phone calls.
That's nice.
Didn't see Bazil this morning, but shout out Bazil. He bought some cups.
Oh, yeah.
So shout out everybody that's buying these really cool tumblers we
And
got.
where's Jim?
I haven't seen Jim in a while.
Where's Jim?
He bought 4 of them cups. He probably filled them up with liquor and he's out. He's trying to just liquor out. 'Cause he bought 4 of them cups. So yeah, if you haven't yet, go to the website and check out. If you're looking for a tumbler or a gift to give somebody, they're really cool. We just got in our stamps for our merchandise. We're about to have a bunch of T-shirts. I did the test on the shirts last night. Washed and dried on high heat by themselves. No lipping, no peeling, no ruffling.
So turning it up some, you think helped?
Turning the heat up high
Leaving
and
it
pressing it
on longer.
longer. So I ran the test on mine last night and they look great. I brung it down here today.
Sweet.
So I think the T-shirts are going to work out really great.
Awesome.
But other than that, we will be live again tomorrow morning. So, yeah, if you're new here, Palace, Brian Johnson, if you guys aren't new, thanks for commenting. But we will be back here tomorrow morning live,
Yeah.
8 a.m.
Yep.
Central Standard Time with another topic that we usually get distracted from, but we try.
Yeah, I do try for a few minutes.
All right, well, you guys have a good day out there, and we will see y'all shortly.
Peace.
Peace.